like any other stream. We do anime news, then we get into Dokkan Battles and whatever that leads from there. Like yeah, so let's get into it. If you're watching the YouTube version, just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. All right, so yeah, so basically, okay, I have a lot of news went down and stuff. You know, Attack on Titan, final season, part two, episode 6 air this week. Then you had the conventional Yaiba Entertainment District season finale this week as well, which was like 35. I think it was like 33 to 35 minutes around that. And yeah, and then I started watching Orient, and so far it's kind of alright. Like it ain't like something like Platinum in or a show like what's another one? It's not a good one. Attack Op, Attack Op or something like that. And like those shows, like the first 2 or 3 episodes really grab your attention, or even like Attack on Titan, you know. But I feel like over time it can get better because the animation kind of wonky. So I don't know. They gotta do something with that. They gotta do something with that, bro. Cause bro, the story. I mean, it's kind of interesting. I like the main. I like how like the good guys is portrayed as bad guys. I want to see where it goes. So far, like 5 episodes, and it's just pretty good. Yeah. So basically, the story is like 150 years ago. You have like this town that was doing it's living prosperous. You know, it's being prosperous. Then you have like the Onin or the ONG. It's an Onin. I think it's Onin, and they basically raided the town, and it was so bad until they just like take over everything. And they had the Kashin that came to actually fight the Onigint, the Onint. This is gonna be a while. This is gonna be a while until I get this together. The Onint. They lost and they've been fighting them ever since for 150 years. So fast forward 150 years, then you have these two little boys that promise each other that they want to be the Kashin so they can be able to like, you know, like basically unite the lands together, you know, be the great unifier. You know what I mean? And they know the truth, and then 5 years later, one of the boys who's mining, he's saying that basically the Kashin is not bad guys. They're actually good guys. Like the world portrayed them as criminals and stuff like that. But he say no, they ain't like that. He can prove them that they isn't. And he always had a dream. Him and his other friend wanted to be like Kashins, so they could get rid of all the energy. Because the energy basically take over their land, and people they have like little children that become minors, and when they reach a certain age, they go to meet the Onigi. I think it's Oni, and then basically it was a lie because they thought the Oni was the not the good guys, but basically they was trying to be on their good side so they wouldn't go berserk and try to kill everybody. But then they come to find out that the Oni basically when you because they everyone was praising the Oni for some reason. Basically when you reach a certain age, when you reach like a certain status when it comes to the mining, when you become the best miner that is for your age, you get to meet them, and then when they meet them, then they realize that they will be slave to the owner until they get eaten from them and stuff like that. So the main character basically wasn't having that, so he tried to fight one of them with like a pickaxe, and basically lose, and the Duragonists come to save him, and you know tell him that how you could forget this, then give him like his freaking cool looking pickaxe, which could turn into a katana, but I ain't reached that part yet. You know what I mean? But it said it's a katana, but it's uh, a battle axe or like an axe that just used for mining. Um, yeah, so he gave him that. He beat a few Oni until one Oni like eats some like material and then it transformed. And then basically he tried to fight that, and then after that there was this caution or this special group of caution come to save them and basically kill most of the Oni because it's a special way to kill them, and you gotta like talk their horn because you keep attacking them over and over the different parts of their body. They regenerate, and it make you feel like what you're doing is pointless. So they am saving him and stuff like that. Then they am explaining like what is Kishizu. It's a Ken Tenshu. It's a Ken Tenshu, and basically how this works is every time they kill the Oni, that the energy they get from the Oni goes to their sword and stuff, or the specialized katana called the Keshu. It basically gives them power to be able to use this special type of katana for a long period of time until the next time they fight an Oni, and then repeat the cycle over and over. And now the people distrust the Kenshu because they say they've been fighting for 150 years, and then what it didn't make any sense for you to say, oh, like wow, like y'all been fighting for 150 years and y'all still haven't beaten them. So what's the point of you giving us false hope? But yet no one has ever been able to unite the lines. So you have the main protagonist. He was a bit salty because he wanted that to be his first kill, but then he read the scroll again. Then we get like the story, which was given to us in the first few episodes, in the first episode, and then it explains so much more and explain like the constant war between the Kashin and the Onin. Explain to them also is that what is the point of the Kashin defeating the Onin, and the fact that when they defeat the Oni, they get like treasures, and when they gain like specialized treasures, then they be able to unify the lines and become the unifier, basically. So basically, peace. So yeah, he say he changed his motivation. He say instead of him just wanting to be a Kashin and fight the Oni, now he wanted to be the unifier, and so he can unify the lines and also kill all the Oni and stuff like that. And then they laugh at him saying that that's what our plan was all along. And he told them that's what their plan was all along because he read all that. You know what I mean? And then now you have the two main protagonists, which is me is Musashi. It's Musashi and what the other one name? And the other and the dragonist, I forgot his name. So it's Musashi and his friend going throughout the lines to become the unifier. And then they meet a girl, which we can get into, which she was a part of another like Kashin Bond, and this Kashin Bond leader is a jerk, and he wanted everybody in that particular like city to fight the Oni, and he also wanted their bike or their sword, I think. Amen. So yeah, I was like, that's where it is right now. So far, it's like it's only in to see where it goes. Now, if it could pick up the pace, because the pace has been, pace ain't bad. I don't feel like it's a dry to watch this. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like a dry because I actually from the mindset, whereas that I actually would like watch Lloyd's episodes one shot and probably never pick this up again until like. But I feel like this alone, I feel like this alone would be a long running shonen for the next like 5 to 8 years. Like My Heroes, like you already know the end goal of My Hero. You know what I mean? My Hero been around for like 8 or 9 years. This year I can make like 8 years, and it's ending this year. But I feel like this could end. This could last like 10 or even 11 years and stuff like that. But yeah, bro. Honestly, like I can see it's lasting this long because it don't have like the main character have goals, but it ain't as like convoluted and complex as something like Attack on Titan. It ain't as story driven and you have like it kind of is an underdog story because no one around him believed what he could do. No one around him believed he could achieve that. So it's an underdog story. So yeah, bro, I wouldn't say typical strong because I only like 5 episodes in, and 3 episodes or even 5 episodes isn't enough to critique a series that's still ongoing. Like this is a new series, bro, and from the creator of Maggie. You know what I mean? So if people who know what the Maggie like manga and anime is about and stuff like that, because I watched like a few episodes of Maggie. Now I don't want this to be like Maggie where I just like stop watching it and stuff like that. I used to watch this on freaking Kiss Anime, and back then was like, it was when Kiss Anime was a thing. It was Kiss Anime Mobile, then it was Kiss Anime Rule, and Kiss Anime Rule was like the laptop version, and Kiss Anime Mobile was like uh the Kiss Anime on mobile. And the difference is that it's just one is suited for laptop, like, and the other one is suited for mobile. You know what I mean? So the mobile one was a lot easier, and back then I was watching like Dragon Ball Super and that, bro. And yeah, that was really good, bro. It was like a nostalgia time. And I don't know if I was watching like Maggie, because I think the anime have like 2 seasons, but the manga have like 500 plus chapters. And yeah, so that's my review on Onin. If you want to get into it, I don't know, it's a little bit more, but it's pretty much everything you need to know. It's like a war between the good guys and the bad guys, and the Hobbit that endure for like 150 years. Then you have like two main characters, which is the son of the Cashant. You know what I mean? Because the two of their fathers was Cashant. Although we didn't see like the main protagonist. I mean, we didn't see like the protagonist father as yet. We didn't know like his whole backstory, so that's like still kind of mystery. But the Duragonist, we already know he have a father, and that his friend, which is the main protagonist, used to come there to train with him. And back then he wanted to be a Kashin, and then now he don't want to be a Kashin because he's saying that it was so long, it was like 5 years ago and stuff like that. And now one want to be the Kashin, you know what I mean? The other one just want to be a Kashin, but he ain't sure. He ain't as uh, devoted or dedicated to the cause, you know what I mean? As the protagonist. And now you have them going through different lines and fighting Oni and trying to find weapons and stuff to combat the Oni and also becoming the unifier. Amen. That's basically uh, Oni in a nutshell. As I watch more, I like actually talk more about it. So let's get into this Attack on Titan X Secret Lab Gaming Chair giveaway. So Extreme Lab and Funimation have launched the official Attack on Titan game chair, which comes with a pack of clean Levi sweepers. As a special treat for the ANN readers, the Secret Lab is giving away one set of the product each to two lucky winners. One winner will be selected at random from the entrance, open to everybody, and the second winner will be selected at random from the subscriber entrance, open only to ANN subscribers. Attack on Titan is a global phenomenon on the back of the meteoric rise in popularity since the manga began serialization in 2009. Ashiyama, he Jimmy Hashiyama, he forgetting that portray of a post-apocalyptic world rifled with charismatic characters, gripping plot twists has kept fans imaginated for over a decade thanks to its key themes of hope, perseverance, and dark politics and philosophical undertones. The special lab Attack on Titan edit chair incorporates elements of the Skull Regime uniform to create a nostalgic ode to the legendary series. Upfullinated in the secret lab, netro hyper letherates in a tan color padlate. The chair features a hubless stripe detailing and a Haku sigil panel along its swinging wings. A play on the Oni directional mobility gear the scouts equipped with when facing the Titans in combat. Representing humanity's bravest bunch with the wings of freedom, inserting embellishment size on both sides of the chair's box seat. A pun again representation of humanity's eternal desire for freedom. The dark military green on the back of the chair pays homage to the hooded cape donated by the scouts on their fearless exhibition outside the walls. Every Titan added chair is equipped with a multiple patent technology and feature for the secret lab. Titan Evo 2022 fans can enjoy the award-winning conforms in size small and regular and X large where they are revisiting their favorite volumes of the manga or staying on the edge of their seats as they follow the long-lasting development of the anime. Fans have yet to catch up on Attack on Titan. Final season part 2 can stream all the new episodes on Funimation. Alright, I mean, it's just a gaming chair with inspired by Attack on Titan. Ain't nothing too serious, bro. Ain't got any manga pawns or nothing like that. So, okay. New stream loud letter swipes, Attack on Titan edition with every purchase. About Secret Lab. Established in 2014, Secret Lab was refined what people think of when it comes to gaming chair. Driven by expensive research, development, and cutting edge engineering, Secret Lab award winning chairs are top of the choice of the world's premier gaming tournaments, championship winning teams, and over 1 million users worldwide. Today, Stream Labs portray technology and design innovations continue to push the boundaries in the ergonomic comfort and the science of sitting, win over 40 Editor Choice and Best Hardware Award for the leading international publication and reviewers. To read more about Secret Lab, visit www.secretlab.co or follow Secret Lab on Facebook, Instagram at Secret Lab, and Twitter at Secret Lab Chairs pages. The award winners are Katate. Okay, yeah, I already know that. Yeah. So basically, you have a little lab between Attack on Titan and Secret Lab. Basically, the two. I think it's two people who won it already. It's the first place and the second place. Basically, subscribers of ANN and stuff like that. Now, Anime News Network. That's what ANN is. I mean, basically, what do you mean subscribe? I mean, I have an account, but I don't really have I don't really subscribe to this on other like that, and I wouldn't see a need for it because I have a freaking gaming PC or even decent gaming setup where I could utilize this. But it would be a nice share to have, when you decide to, whenever you decide to pick up the gaming hobby again, or it could be something you could use for work purposes and stuff like that. I mean, it just could be used for gaming. That's the whole purpose of the gaming chest, is to find comfort when you playing hours upon hours of gaming sessions and stuff like that. Now, what would have been interesting is that if the chair had come up with the first volume of Attack on Titan, the manga, that would have been exciting for every 100 or 1,000 purchase, you would come the free chair obviously and a free volume. It could be volume 1, it could be volume 2, shoot, it might be even volume 3. But it'd be the first volume or two, or first two volumes, and get you into the series and stuff like that. After you put in a lot of money into into their company with the Secret Lab and stuff like that. But yeah, it looked dope. I mean, it just looked like a gaming chair to have Attack on Titan in it. So yeah, I don't know if having Attack on Titan it makes it a lot more comfortable. But I mean, for fans of the show, it would make sense to buy because you want to support. I mean, I don't know, but then at the same time, I don't know how much money that goes back to Ishiyama or even Kodansha, Shonen Jump. I don't know how much money that you could give back to them and keep for your own company, which is Extreme Labs in this case, and for it to make sense. You know what I mean, but other than that, yeah, shout out to Secret Lab for making Attack on Titan like inspired gaming chair. And it was a giveaway, so any giveaways, this is a good thing. And since you have the whole hype behind the Attack on Titan, the final season part 2, that's still streaming on Crunchyroll and Funimation. If you're not watching, you should be watching. We are halfway through the season, and episode 6, episode 7 comes out uh, this week. And another thing too is that in the final episode of Attack on Titan, the final season part 2 was postponed from, I think, from March of 27th to April the 4th of this year. Obviously of this year because it is streaming this year. So yeah, it's just something I mean, I don't. Maybe the final season may be an hour long, or like uh, maybe 33 or even 45 minutes long. Like the first and last episode of Demon Slayer, the Entertainment District arc, or aka Kimetsu no Yaiba Season 2, which is the Entertainment District arc, or aka Demon Slayer, the Red Light District arc. I mean, that's what it's called in the manga, but it's the anime will try something different. I mean, all it means is the same thing. You get the same content. And the anime, I would say, watch Demon Slayer Season 2 anime, it's still airing, bro. It always will be. I mean, it ain't still airing, but you still go watch it, although it's completed. But if you want to watch it on a sad, like, anime streaming service like Crunchyroll and Funimation are the go-to, and possibly Hulu or Netflix. But Netflix is more versatile. It's just not anime. It's not anime orientated. It have like its own live action shows, live action movies, animated series, anime series, uh, anime movies. Like it have its own like original like anime. I mean not original, like, but they like gain the rights of. Oh, my video is so in Premiere. Okay, they have the rights of Seven Deadly Sins, and I think for like a few years now. And so everything Seven Deadly Sins related will be on Netflix first, and everywhere else second. I mean, so yeah, it's shout out to them, and let's see what other news we get into. You know what I mean? Honey's World Heroine Tomato TV anime promotional video reveal cast for Full Throttle 4. Ooh, I don't know if I can click that. Anyway, I ain't clicking no, that even looks sus. But he switches everything. Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, this is kind of big. Crunchyroll launches streaming app on Switch. Crunchyroll launched on Thursday that it's launching a anime streaming app on Nintendo Switch. The app will allow offline viewing. The company state that it's the first Switch app with this feature. Crunchyroll streams a trailer and watch it later. Crunchyroll Games Unreal Engine technology powers the app. Funimation launches anime streaming application on Switch in December 2020. Sony Pictures Entertainment and AT&T announced on August the 6th that Sony Funimation Global Group had completed its all right. Oh, this is cool. So I actually could see the app. Oh wow. Okay, but anyway, Sony Pictures Entertainment, AT&T announced on August the 9th that Sony's Funimation Global Group had completed its acquisition of Crunchyroll. The purchase price was US 1.175 billion, and proceeds were paid in cash at closing. Crunchyroll Funimation first announced that the acquisition in December 2020 with a purchase of the US price 1.175 billion. Crunchyroll surpassed 5 million subscribers and 120 million registered users last August. So Crunchyroll launching a new application on Switch. Is this the Crunchyroll app they just announced it for the Switch, or is this just something different for offline viewing? And then another question is that will the same app be available on PS5, PS4, Xbox One X, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S? Um, like what significance does this have? Because I know, like I just read, like Sony bought Crunchyroll for 1.175 billion. So like it only makes sense that anything Crunchyroll related will come on the PS4 or 5. I can't say 3 because 3 is like that discontinued. At least the online functionality is discontinued. But 4 and 5, it only makes sense for you to actually put like anything Crunchyroll related on those gaming consoles before anything else. Now this is kind of random. I don't see what's the point of this. To be real true, I don't even see what's the point of this. I mean, we could watch a little trailer, and so it is what it is. So Funimation like got its app. Like Switches get everything. Like Funimation launches app in 2020. Then in 2022, Crunchyroll launches app on Switch. Switches get everything labor. Switch been around for like 5 years now. Yeah, I think it was five. I remember specifically when the Switch come out, bro, and you have like three iterations of the same console. I mean, one day I'll be able to buy one and play all the games and see what's the hype of having the Switch is about, see what the ecosystem is about. I mean, because I had like a Nintendo console since like the Nintendo DS. I mean, that's the last like Nintendo console I owned that I could say was mine. I mean, but this time around, like if all goes well, you you get it, play Mario, fucking Zelda, and Pokemon Sword and Shield and Legend of Arceus. I mean, obviously when I get it, it's gonna be like the newest one, which is the Nintendo Switch OLED version. So yeah, bro, like, well, for anybody to have a Nintendo Switch, whether it be the Nintendo Switch Lite, or Nintendo Switch OLED. Now you can finally watch your favorite animations or favorite anime on Nintendo Switch. Now, I want to watch the trailer. Um, we're gonna see if this is relevant or not, but it's just a news, so we should. This is an anime news and this is a gaming news in one. Know what I mean? So technically, we still on topic. Know what I mean? Yeah. So let's get it. Let's get into watching it. We doing a stream like this. Uh, Rotate that. Let me see what it's about. Oh, it's only okay. It's only 30 seconds. Also, you get a cat playing around on the Crunchyroll symbol. Then you get the Crunchyroll master. I mean, okay. Okay. Do we get a month free? Do we get a month free? Okay, that's cool, I guess. We get a month free. So, yeah. Oh, what I press? Oh, so that's cool. That's cool. So, yeah, like I say, anybody over Nintendo Switch, finally watch anime on their Nintendo Switch. Now, I don't know why Nintendo Switch got everything late, because to be real with you, it come out of a weird spot where you had, like, Sony was basically transitioning to next gen and still current gen, and Nintendo Switch came out like 3 years before the PS5 was announced. Then 2 years later, and then you have rumors of the PS5, how the PS5 look at PS5 when the PS5 come out. Then 2020, I didn't know 2019. Yeah, 2 years later, then we had a bunch of rumors. Then for the entire year, we've been hearing rumors for how the new PS5 is gonna look, like what all the features gonna be. Like, I don't know if you know about the games back then was gonna come out, but then we had like the whole rumors of the Xbox Series X, and the funny thing is within That year, I think we got like a first look at the Xbox Series X, and everybody's making a joke how the Xbox Series X look like refrigerator. Then Microsoft say, all right, bet it look like a refrigerator. Then they come up with their own version. They come with like of their like a refrigerator that look like the Xbox Series X, which everybody's clowns say look like whatever. You know what I mean? In 2020, then we saw that the PS5 had a look. I mean, I didn't like it at first. But, he could afford it then, or he could afford it now. They even give opinions or whatever. Yeah, bro. And the Xbox Series X came out, and COVID just the scalpels just been. I don't know how that even sell as much as it sell during the pandemic, which is still going through right now. I don't know how that sell as much as that sell, bro, but it did. Because everybody just wanted it, bro, and then no one could have get it because the scalpers just freaking buy a plethora of those and then sell it like 10 or even 5 times the price. And I think something, but I would, I would. That's all I can say. I would. I honestly would. But bro, it's like, yeah, that was a wild time, bro. 10,000, 20,000 for a PS5 that only costs like 500 plus taxes. Then you got to add on the controller. The games that come at launch, which is like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, like Marvel, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and what else? With Demon Souls, and then the Xbox Series X, like they had their own like launch games for the new console and the new generation and stuff like that. So yeah, bro, like, alright, I was just random, bro, but it's something we could have covered nonetheless. You know what I mean? Monogatari might get to anime promotion stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, that's a good game. But I into that. Uh, okay, one more story before I start to play some Dokkan. Dragon Ball Dokkan. I didn't even know these games. I mean, anime games. It could fall under like anime news neck, but. Oh, I don't want freaking watch like read some of these because of okay. Demon Slayer Conventional Yaba gets second. A Jet Liner with the Pillars. Oh wow. Oh, that's interesting. Like I said, I don't watch some of these because like a lot of animes I haven't watched yet, so it makes sense me watching it. Then when I decide to watch, I already get spoiled on it. So man, which is kind of a good thing to see if it's just going to be a good show, a subpar show, or just no trash. You know what I mean? But man, every now and again you gotta watch some trash. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Okay, Demon Slayer Conventional Yaba gets a second. A jetliner with the pillar. The regular flight commenced from March to 26. All Nippon Airways is ANA collab with Demon Slayer Conventional Yaiba anime is continuing with the launch of a second jetliner, which will commence regular flights starting from March the 26th. Conventional Yaiba Jet 2, written exclusively in Japanese with kanji and Hagano characters, as known to the anime's historical setting, features an illustration of the 9 pillars on the side. Oh, the conventional Yaiba Jet 1 will also begin flying on January 31st. Feature Tanjiro, Netsu, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. The Jet 2 will feature the same interior design as Jet 1 and in flight over voiced by the four aforementioned characters. Cabin attendants will also be wearing Demon Slayer aprons. A Forcing flight will be held on March the 25th from March the 27th to April the 10th. The Jet 2 will be used on fixed flights. Limited node pods will be subscribed exclusively to passengers on these flights from April 18, the flight will be used for flights across Japan. Rengeku Icon Bento Box from the Mugen Train arc will also be offered as an in-flight meal. ANA began offering Demon Slayer items for the domestic and flight service on December the 1st. Customers can purchase exclusive Demon Slayer paper cups for regular passengers and Mitsu cards for children. The TV series and its accompanying soundtrack also be available as part of the in-flight service video and audio program. This is not the first ANA has taken to anime to the skies. In 2010, the Gundam franchise celebrated its 30th anniversary by launching a Boeing 777-300 jumbo jet. The airline also collabed with Evangelion series in 2012. Whoo, this is wow. Huh? That is crazy. Not just one airline, but two airlines. One was in January the 31st, and the other one would be this month, the 27th of this month to April the 18th, April the 11th. And also the flight attendants will dress up in Demon Slayer inspired apron and stuff like that. And they be serving like the bento box that when Goku like eat in the Mugen Train movie arc. I mean, in Demon Slayer Mugen Train arc, which is AKA Demon Slayer first movie. That is dope, bro. You just have two airlines to have your series on it. That's crazy. That's I did with Demon every time. But the last stream, it was the adult toy that inspired after Tengen, which is the sound pillar. This time you have two airlines that is having they have two airlines, bro, that have your characters from your manga and anime on it. Not only just that, but the flying talents will have aprons and they also be serving food from the anime. Like Demon Slayer just been getting dubbed, bro. And this season just ended like this week. The season just ended this, but I can't tell y'all how big Demon Slayer is now, bro. The episode 19 was impactful to the series, but the movie just skyrocketed that theme to something different. Now, season 2 can do that as well, bro. But because every episode has been freaking like a 10 out of 10, but the ratings just been out the roof, bro. It's like only two animes have been beating Demon Slayer. Yeah? Come back. Oh, I'm back. What's good with y'all, bro? What's poppin'? Yeah, so, but Demon Slayer doing good things, bro. They're doing good things. Like, I don't know what other series doing as much as Demon Slayer. They're doing the most. And even their fault, they just putting out the product and there's people just vibing with it and just liking it. No, it's affordable. It's affordable. Doing the most. Doing the most. But anyway, yeah, shout out to Demon Slayer Conventional. Y'all be getting its second ANA jetliner, I mean, with the pillars, all Nippon Airlines. But I feel like this, and then I feel it's just limited. You know what I mean, I feel just limited. It's only gonna last like a couple of weeks. Like I said, March the 27th to April the 11th, and after that, like this would be out of commission, bro. You know what I mean, this can be out of commission. Um, Yeah, bro. So for anybody who in Japan and have money to fly from one place in Japan to the next, and they are massive fan of Demon Slayer, which I heard like Demon Slayer is a massive franchise in Japan itself. So of course the Japanese like fans will hop on this tree will hop on this hype and ride this thing. So yeah. Then they can sell a lot of money, but this airline can sell a lot of money. If they was already rich or potentially popular, then this could make them even more rich, especially with conventional Yaiba, bro, aka Demon Slayer. It's like any other series could make them rich, regardless. Dragon Ball, Naruto, Boruto, which is a sequel to Naruto, like in One Piece, Detective Conan, all these different stuff, bro. Any of these series can make them a plethora of cash, bro. But Demon Slayer right now it's just a hot new thing, But yeah, shout out to Demon Slayer. Shout out to all Nippon Airlines, real. That was the third story. Attack on Titan episode. Yeah. I know it get delayed one week. Great talk with that. Great talk with that. Funimation English dub of Affirmate from Commonplace or Strangest Anime second season. Okay. I can read some of these after I finish Fairy Tail and what am I gonna get? Not Demon. I already finished Demon Slayer. But I can watch that, read that again eventually. What other manga supposed to read? We can change some Kaiju number 8. What else? Flipping a few other manga series that I can't name from the top of my head right now, but when I see it, I can say yeah. I mean, but yeah, but I almost finished like Fairy Tail. Last time I checked, I was like chapter 478, and like the revelation, the plot twist was unexpected, but it was kind of convoluted and confusing. But I actually like it so far. I like it as arc. I mean, I love it as arc, bro. I mean, it's I wouldn't say good, but it's really open and revealing a lot of stuff that I never thought in my wildest dream would actually be. They actually did it. I mean, but yeah, bro. But then in making the plot line kind of weird too, because you say, okay, when did this happen? And when did that happen? Like, make it make sense. Because you saying Natsu, Lucy, Wenry, and what's that name? Gazelle. They from the past. Like they not just 10 years or 20 years in the past. They from 400 years in the past, and you send them to the future. Hey, when was this, bro? At least you could have built up little by little, saying that, oh, why only these particular people? Because there's only like 5 Dragon Slayers, bro. I mean, so you're saying people who have Dragon Slayer magic. It's like it's a reason why it's only 5 or 6 other people. And there was like 2 other people I forgot. It's like the what his name is. It's like 2 other people I forgot. But that was weird to me, bro. Then the whole thing with freaking Natsu being like Zeph's younger brother, but not really because it's like a clone of his younger brother. And the reason why he create Natsu is that he wanted to create the strongest demon possible to be able to kill him. But if Natsu kill him, he die in the end because that's his creator in a sense. And so it's kind of weird, bro. It's kind of weird. Like you give me all type of mixed feelings right now. And but one thing what was cool is the this Natsu 10 months training. Like that was cool. Like the tattoo had in his arms that because if you don't know Natsu's looking for his AKA father or his adopted father I should say, and which is a dragon who taught him everything you know. He taught him how to eat, he taught him how to survive, he even taught him the dragon slayer magic and stuff like that. Basically, all of the dragons were inside the dragon slayer because one, they wanted to preserve their life and they wanted to protect the dragon slayers. When the other dragons from the past already dead comes to the future and then they're alive in the future to destroy them, and that was kind of weird. So he used the rest of his adoptive father's ability, and he spent like 10 months training because that was another time skip, like another year time skip, to harness his power and to make him like really strong, make him so strong that he actually started to do a significant amount of damage to Zeph. But Zeph didn't die obviously because Zeph's the main antagonist of the story, you know what I mean? So if Zeph died, Natsu died. So I don't even know how they can kill him. It's like they can put some BS where it's like they can make it make sense, and then and then you can say, but if he killed him, then he died, and how they still alive? So yeah, it's like when I was reading this, it made me thought of like the relationship between the the the, the Supreme Kais and the God of Destruction. You know what I mean? If you kill the Supreme Kai, you kill the God of Destruction. I don't know if you kill the God of Destruction, you kill the Supreme Kai. They never stated if that's if it's either or. If you could kill any one of them and then another one dies. But yeah, it's always like that, bro. So us and a lot of other stuff, a lot of like characters get like revealed, and then they all then Zeph is such a freaking mastermind, bro. I actually liking Zeph now because he said this bro have yeah, I wouldn't say he is on levels of freaking Aaron or Aizen or even Madara, you know. But he's pretty. I wouldn't say you know I used to be pretty like he'd be pretty up there if you had like the top 50 like antagonists. I would say he'd be in that conversation. If you take anything Seinen, because anything Seinen people just praise the hell out of that. Anything Seinen, Berserk, Vagabond, Vinland Saga, people can praise that and always gonna be in the top five. Like always gonna be top five. Especially Berserk, because I had all of them I actually read Berserk. And I actually watched like the anime, which is season one of the anime, which came out in the 90s, and then it came out in 1997, which was, that ending was very unexpected. I thought this was unexpected. I never thought Griffith was going to be that type of guy. But hey, he got his wish, you know, but yeah, bro. So shout out, rest in peace to the creator of Berserk. Always hope his family's still doing good. You know, I hope that the ending that he did leave us behind is good enough for his fans, good enough for people like me to get back into Berserk and actually see how good of a masterpiece and how good the series was. Because, mind you, one of my favorite video games right now, like the whole like Bloodborne Soul series, Inspire, their like characters and their world after Berserk. So like shout out to him. And or just like any like dark fantasy video game or dark fantasy manga had inspiration from Berserk. So shout out to the creator of Berserk. Rest in peace to him. I hope his family's doing good. I mean, it's been like I would say almost a year since he's been gone. So everybody miss him and stuff, including the fans of the anime community. It was one time that when someone died in the anime community, I actually say, "Wow!" Like, I didn't care, but I started to see why people care about him, I mean, especially people who is strictly Berserk fans. Everyone's a fan. I mean, I said strictly a Dragon Ball fan. Like, I could watch any other anime, but Dragon Ball, I always could come back in Dragon Ball and say, yeah. So if I was in their shoes and God forbid, Akira Toriyama, like he died, I would feel the same way they feel. So shout out to him. And like I don't know how we get him reserved, but I just have to say it, bro. You can't mention a top five antagonist without putting guts, not guts, but like Griffith in like your top five. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. The Vinland Saga. I don't know if I talked about this last stream, but the Vinland Saga season 2 will be adapted by Mappa instead of Wick Studio, because Wick just dropping every anime and giving it to Mappa at this point, bro. I understand like they ain't the most financial stable anime company right now, and Mappa would be the best bet because anything they adopt, although people might say it's ain't the best, that how it was when Wick had it, but it isn't like freaking like how other studios like freaking the studio that animate Seven Deadly Sins were. Like that animation could never ever be Mappa unless Mappa like somehow like which I forbid that Mappa could keep up what they doing if they do it if they animate these stuff smartly. If they just take breaks in between each anime they do, it would be good. And they have like different people like animating different animes and stuff. Not, I mean, at the same time because I don't know how big the company is now. It may be bigger than it was when it started. Because I only know, but I used to only look. They've been around for 10 years, and it's the only time that I actually like care about Mappa when they animate like go to high school and Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, the final season part one, Attack on Titan final season part two, and Jujutsu Kaisen season two, and now Vinland Saga, and I think it's what they have another series called Zombieland, which I get into, and they have another series which is called like Attack Up because Attack Up is and Madhouse and Mappa at the same time. Yeah, bro, that's just a handful of stuff they did. You can't be around for like 10 years and people just starting to like, bro. I kid you, I just started to know with them, bro. Like, I need to go back to their back catalog and see like the progression of their like animation to back in the 2009 and 10 to like now to 2022 and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to Mappa and stuff like that. And yeah, I appreciate that so much, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Ooh, I mean, I don't care much for 3 years. Transformers Nickelodeon show premieres this fall. New CGI film and franchise set for 2024. New CGI film is front. Oh wow! But Beast Hunters was that anime, bro. It wasn't an anime, bro, but it was. I can call it anime stuff. It was that cartoon, bro. But I watched like 1 or 2 seasons, and straight up fire, bro. Straight up fire. I can't tell you what happened in those 2 seasons, bro. I'm not even sure if I watched season 2, but I know season 1, I watched that a lot because they replayed those episodes over and over and over. I tell you, but Transformers Beast Hunter was that show, bro. You know what I mean? Have a film trilogy. That's everything I wanted to talk about, guys. Let's get into some Dokkan because Dokkan have its own set of news we can get into. Yeah, bro. So that's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah. So all the news you've been talking about, Attack on Titan collab with Streamlab, Vinland Saga season 2, going from Wick to Mappa. What else I was talking the Demon Slayer like Jet collaboration. That second Jet collaboration. What was your favorite like thing that came out this week? And then the Attack on Titan like final episode being delayed for 1 week, bro. So, but yeah, I kid you not, bro. So I don't even know why. Like I don't even know why that's a thing, bro. You know what I mean? But what song? What lot of fans and hardcore Attack on Titan fans said they wouldn't delay this anime by 1 week because within that same week they have a special announcement for Attack on Titan. So either that can be a movie, or where there can be a part three, where there can be a part three or a movie of the anime. Because people are saying that the amount of content that's left of the Attack on Titan anime is too much to fit in just 24, 25, not 24, like 12 episodes. Yeah, so shout out to them, bro. Shout out to them, bro. But that Demon Slayer one was really surprising, bro. That was really surprising to me. I didn't even know they got the first one. I was out of the loop of like anime news for a long time. You know, that might be the title right there. Like that would be the title right there. So Baka and this Dragon Ball 2 coin trying to get these 77 awakened stones for another TUR that I might not even use at all. And depends on how good it is. But the team I have right now, I have like 10 LRs and all of them is freaking bro. I mean, all of them is good enough. But I wouldn't say all of them is just like, whatever. But yeah, bro, like this, they know. Okay, key is 24. Key is 24. Shoot. Shoot. Yes. Again? What do. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, so yeah. But I haven't started no prime balls yet, bro. Listen here. To people who watching, right? Which y'all want me to name my next stack of cards? Like, if y'all type in the chat, I can name my next stack of cards yours. And also, I promise, I will let you pick any card I have that I own to put in this deck. So yeah, yeah, bro. So what is the deck of cards y'all want me to put in this deck? What's the cards you want me to put in this deck? Type in, including card glories, link skills, rarity, even easy A's, whatever you want. Just let me know, bro. Just let me know. I'll just put it in there, and I'll run like a couple like extreme Z battles or even like Dokkan challenges to see how good the team is. But they gotta be good, bro. Cause I only have like 10 LRs, so there's only so much you can put, or so much LRs you can put in one team. The fact that each team have like 6 character slots. I don't know if you have like 7 or 8. I don't know if they can update that soon. But yeah, but they don't have like 6 or 7 character slots. So that'll be interesting to see what y'all could come up with in a span of a couple of minutes. So after this, so this can take some time, bro. Jesus. Oh man, I should have had this. I should have had auto battle on. So, but the thing is, bro, is like when you like use another application, it's like this whole fight is just stopped. And when you go back in the application, it say, "Do you wish to resume fight?" Of course, bro. You know what I mean? Especially like you know how long it takes me just to get 77 swords, including with booster on. And booster on, it's like it make it a lot easier because you're getting like what for like super 3, you're getting like double. So it's like when you usually get like 7 for every time you complete 7 like awakening medals for every time you complete like one stage, right? Then within booster on you get like 14. So if you have like 3 boosters on, so that's like 14 times 3, which would be that'll be like what 50, be like what 53 or something like that. Yeah, I'll be like 53, you know what I mean? Because 3 fourths is 12. You carry the 1, put the 2 down. No, that's like 40. That's 42 then, right? I'm math. It's not mathing. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, bro, I'll be like with 42. So you ready halfway through? All you need is like what? Let me see. 5. It needs like 35 more. So that's technically you just need like what? I would say like 5 more runs and you'll be good. I mean, so that's like you gotta play this. You gotta play this for like 8. So you gotta play this like from 3 to 8 runs, and after you finish your like your 8 run, you have like 77 awakened medals, and now you can like get this character to its highest rarity. And if it's an easy A, extremes the awakening, then you could even you could get to even to I wouldn't you wouldn't get to high rarity, but you would make them stronger without changing their rarity. If that make any sense, you know what I mean. Even when they got their max rarity and they have everything maxed out, you could even give them a little bit more strength. But I mean, it wouldn't make them more broken. It made them a little bit stronger. It wouldn't make them like 2 times or 1.5 times stronger. They would be basically they still have the same moveset. You know what I mean, unlike in case of like when you Z Awakening and Dokkan Awakening. Dokkan Awakening is the biggest like awakening because it actually changing their rarity from like a TUR or UR to a TUR or a TUR to like an LR. Once you get to LR, like everything about them changed. Even the card animation changed. The leader skill, their categories get a lot stronger. Their super attacks, they have like ultra super attacks. They have the unit super attacks and stuff like that. Then you have like the passive abilities. Their active abilities also change as well and become like a lot stronger. I mean, you have like this like you have like whole power graphs of freaking information just for the passive that you have to memorize. So it makes sense. And God forbid if they have like what fusions, if they're using a fusion category like just Vegeta, Goku, Angel, where like I think when your HP is at 70, they change to Gogeta, Super Gogeta. And Super Gogeta have his own movesets. And the good thing about Gogeta in general, where Super Saiyan 4, Super Gogeta, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, that all of their attacks are effective against all types. So, and they can nullify all types. So, bro, it's like, I remember I was playing this freaking, I was playing this Dokkan challenge, right? And the Goku and Vegeta Angel transformed into Super Gogeta. And like he hit me with a super attack. It did zero damage. Zero damage. I say, what? I say, bro, I say that passive ability is OP, bro. That is OP. I look at that, I say, bro, like, you serious? Like that just happened to me. Like I loving this already, bro. Like I love, like, and then the music is changed when you transform into Go Super Gogeta. The music is so immaculate, bro. It's like I'll have it on now because I don't know, cause like the music is overlap my voice, so that's why I have the music off every time I stream. Sometimes you'll hear it, sometimes you won't, but most times you won't hear it. I wish I could have my own music, control, But yeah, bro, that 10 out of 10, bro, 10 out of 10 card, bro. But yeah, bro, like Easy A is just something to boost the card up a little bit. I mean, you have like you could use it easy for like 7 or 8 times, and after those times, that's pretty much it. I mean, Tapion still compared to everything I have, is still trash. Like even for an easy eight, he ain't even the best. I wouldn't even say he's a top five easy. The Tapion where he could like transform the Hurrigant, I think it's Hurrigant. I mean, the big monster from the movie. Like when you like break the margin seal and stuff like that. Like, yeah, HP have to be like 50% or less, and then he break the margin seal. He transformed the Hurricane. And the good thing about it is like he have like his evasion is like I would say 60%. Like if an enemy uses their like ultra super attack, their super attack, you will evade most of that. And if you hit him, he does not take any damage. And also, bro, you have like 3 turns. No, the 3 turns. Oh, I think it's Dragon Stones, man. Come on, game. Well, the 3 turns, his attacks have a high chance of turning into a super attack, and those super attack come in clutch. That is odd. I can't tell you how much times like that helped me for when I was playing in Scream Z battles, and even Dokkan challenges, bro. I can't tell you how much that helped me, bro. Like, so yeah, bro. Shout out to that card, bro. And since we talking about Dokkan news, we got another Rising Dragon Festival, and with this is like we have Ella, Gohan, Future, and we have Ella, Tantrum's Future. And we have like other cards, other TURs and stuff like that. But other than that, yeah, that's a new like banner we have. Then you have the whole Dragon Ball game hour. I just had to make a Bankai Namco account so I could link to Dragon Ball and it was hour. I mean, Dragon Ball games hour, however it goes. So yeah, bro, all that good stuff, all that good stuff. All that great stuff, man. No complaints, no complaints, no complaints. Yeah, after this, I might end the whole stream. Oh, but before that, I want to name my deck. So, yeah. This is taking really long. Because I just started playing Dokkan for like. I mean, I was playing this off stream, obviously. I mean, because like we midway into the battle, so of course I've been playing this off stream. It wouldn't make sense. I mean, if I wasn't playing the off stream, I wouldn't explain to you that I was playing the off stream. So, bro, like, yeah, bro, I hate getting these, bro, because like even like Like this only could take me like 2 or 3 hours. I mean, each run is like 20 minutes or around 20 minutes. I mean, with this, it might say more than 20 minutes because I was doing other stuff than just playing Dokkan. And Dokkan was in the background, so we can add up all the time or accumulate all the time that it was actually just you giving you like the trendy anime news and stuff like that, and also like having Dokkan in the background while I accumulate all that time, which is like probably like most of the stream is probably gonna be like anime news and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then that's a tiny little bit of Dokkan. And then tomorrow is gonna be mostly Dokkan and some other stuff. You know what I mean? And if I have like something to talk about, then then I like talk about that as well and stuff like that. So yeah, bro, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow around the same time, 6 o'clock to 9 p.m. But it isn't. I know heavily. I know I have my schedule from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. saying that I can have like a 3 hour stream, but the streams usually be an hour and 30 minutes, sometimes an hour and 20, sometimes an hour and 15. But yeah, bro, it's one of those stuff that real. A lot of stuff I gotta actually do and stuff like that. Oh, this is my weaker deck. Oh wow, this is my weaker deck. Wow, I have freaking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and I have Zeno, Super Saiyan 3, Gotenks, bro. Like, yeah, this is a card I had from way back. I wouldn't. This is an OG setup. My OG setup was pretty trash. Hey man, but it was good for the time I had them. The OG setup was pretty trash. Like so, freaking, I had Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Vegito. No, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Um, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Then we had Kid Gohan. And mind you, I get Kid Gohan now to his highest rarity. And his animation changed, everything but him changed, I mean. But it's not good enough compared like the LS I have. So it's ironic to say that. It's just very ironic, bro, that I finally get the cards I want to their highest rarity, and then some. But now I have cards that's just extremely better than them. But now, like it makes me feel like getting those like 77 Awakening Stones, 77 Awakening medals was a waste of time because I ain't utilizing them. At least in certain instances where I have to, where I, like if they want me to just play just super typing, which is the good guys, or they want me like make a deck with have all of the types in one deck and stuff like that. But other than that, like if I don't have to play them, yeah. But they there. No, I made like 4 decks so far. I think one is incomplete. There's only have to like 2 people now. I need more strong cards. You know what I mean. And I know I had like a limited amount of actually good cards. Is when I decided to make a deck, and I say, a lot of these cards I have is not really good. Like they easy A's, obviously. Like I have a lot of easy A's, but they ain't that good. So it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. And it's taking a lot longer than I need today. And I using no items. I was using items. Oh, and I have something to tell you. I using more items now. Let me show you all. I'm using this now. Basically, all allies attack increased by 25% for 5 turns. That's kind of useful. Hey, man. Okay. And then when I get him, like, I still use him because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is really good. Hey, man. And I get him this high rarity, so he have an active skill now. And when his active skill is activated, it give him attack and defense of 50. And then any enemy class of attack, the attack and defense, like, is minus 50%. Let me see if I read it again. Yeah, attack and defense plus 40%. All enemies attack and defense minus 40% for 1. Yeah, it was 40. It wasn't 50. It was 40. My bad. It was 40%. So you add that on to attack and defense. That's already 200% plus attack and defense. That's 40%. And you get 240. Bro, that's the unit right there. That's a problem, bro. That's a problem right there. This dude is a problem. And for him just being a TUR, and I think he's an easy A too. He's easy as well. But, I need, but a lot of those events ain't available for me no more. That's the weird part about it. Just, I mean, why does he gotta have this many freaking hells, bro? Like, come on, you ain't making sense. You ain't making sense, Khalifa. It ain't making sense. Obviously, this thing can do a lot of damage because they are the same typing. Like this is a super attack. She's a super attack, so I don't expect this to do a lot, but it might do decent. I mean, yeah, right. If that was like, if that was another typing, if that typing was weaker than this super attack Goku Vegeta Angel, then they probably do like what, 1 million plus damage. But they only did like 393,000 damage, which is used to be good enough, but nah, like nah. You see how useless a lot of these cards is, bro. Cause I try to play a lot of them cards against. To me, if my entire deck can get me through at least 20 or at least 10 or 15 Extreme Z battles, that's not a good case of cards. And I have a deck that get me through like 20 or like 21 levels of Extreme Z battles. And that was, yeah. Anyway, uh, 4 more Hell Bars. Come on, bro. What you doing? This is taking longer than it should be, bro. Come on, man. Let it rip, bro. Like Blade. Come on. Come on. Y'all could do better than this. You could do better than this, bro. Come on. Got this. Got this in the bag, bro. I ain't wasting no more Dragon Stones. I already waste 2. Since the entirety of this one freaking run, bro. I only doing all this just to get 7 Awakening medals. Kick him. Alright. So yeah, bro, it's just this is the problem, bro. But at least she don't have a special ability where she evade most of your attacks or evade like 50% of your attacks, like a lot of other like dragon, a lot of other like Dokkan challenges. So I appreciate that. Now her abilities are she may like cancel out your like super attack effects that it should have on any enemy. So she probably combating your super attack by doing that. That's why it's a lot harder, bro. Cause it's like the 17 turn, bro. But you know what's even harder than this, which I still ain't beat to this day, and I tried it like 5 or 6 times. It was the legendary fighter Goku, bro. I can show what I talking about because that beat my hip so much, bro. Like I don't know if y'all could relate, but that is one of the most tedious things that I have come across with, bro. Because I was freaking 20, like, turns deep. 21 turns deep, and I still wasn't nowhere in sight. Because when he turned Super Saiyan Blue, I said, yeah, that's it. That's it. Like, I'm dead for sure. For sure, for sure. And so sad, so done, bro. Like, I was gone. He was trying to get me out of there quick in a hurry. Even when he turned Super Saiyan 3, I know it's a problem too. But when Goku turned Super Saiyan 3, and I like Dokkan challenge, that was a problem. And I gotta use another Dragon Stone. And, bro, at this point, I never could do another multi summon in a while. Unless I do like rush. Unless I do more boss rush. But I am on like stage 5. And stage 5 kind of like it's starting to get more like difficult and tedious, bro. So I gotta think about ways to get like more powerful characters. But you can't do that unless you don't. But I won't miss this opportunity to get like a LR, bro. I haven't like it's been so long since I pulled a LR, bro. It's been months, bro. It's been months. But I've only been playing this game for like I think 118 days. That's how much time I log into the game. If I remember, something like that. That's how much time I log into the game. So that's like 90 days is 3 months. So freaking like not 90 days. I say 90. Oh, bro, 90 days is 3 months. Yeah, I say 93 months. So 120 is 4 months. So you might get like to the you know fourth month. I don't know why you do my fourth month since they started playing Dokkan, bro. They started like in October and stuff, bro. I see myself playing this game for many years to come, hopefully. But we already start off the year good with Dokkan, and we continue to do that for Dokkan, bro. Honestly, real talk. Yeah, B. Yeah, B. I ain't. Finally, I beat her. Yes. We get the 7 Awakening medals. There we go. How much do we have left now? We start off today with 28 or the 77. We might end the day with close to 77 or 77, which is the max. You get half for this TUR, which is Kale and Khalifa. Now, I hoping they good, because I'm really hoping they good. But anyway, y'all take it easy. It's Former Sign. Make sure like, comment, subscribe. Love you all to death. So.